I never imagined I'd be the kind of person to doubt my wife. We had a perfect life, or at least that's what I believed. Jenna and I had been married 6 years, and everything seemed seamless. We had been best friends before lovers, building our life on shared dreams, promises, and trust. I believed she was the one person I could always rely on, the one who understood me better than anyone else. But life has a way of revealing truths we aren't ready for. Before we begin, please subscribe. It helps us bring more stories like this to you. It all started on a quiet evening. I was in the living room, scrolling to my phone, waiting for Jenna to come home from work. She had been staying late more often, which I dismissed as the demands of her new project. Then I heard her laugh, light, carefree, drifting from the other room. She was on the phone with a friend. At first, I didn't think much of it. Her tone was playful, almost flirtatious. But then I heard something that froze me. Her words carried across the walls. Talk of lovers, other men. A chill ran down my spine. She laughed as if it were nothing, as if having a lover were casual conversation. One friend gushed about the thrill of keeping secrets, the excitement of the forbidden. My stomach tightened. Was she talking about herself? My heart raced, the words echoing in my mind. Was she having an affair? I tried to push it away, telling myself I was imagining things. But the doubt crept in, slow and poisonous, and no matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't leave. Soon, I noticed subtle changes I'd ignored before. Her phone always face down, cryptic messages, colder responses to me. She became distant, guarded. I couldn't help but wonder, was I losing her? I tried confronting her, but she brushed it off, saying I was overthinking. I didn't want to seem jealous, so I kept my feelings inside, though the fear only grew. I had to know the truth, even if it meant facing the possibility that the woman I loved was betraying me. One night, after she went to bed, I saw her phone on the kitchen counter. It felt magnetic, pulling me in. My hand shook as I picked it up, unlocking it without hesitation. I'd never invaded her privacy before, but anxiety and fear overtook me. I scrolled through her messages, trying to convince myself I was imagining things, until I found it. A thread with a name I didn't recognize. Unfamiliar, but the words were unmistakable. I miss you so much. I wish I could see you tonight. My stomach dropped. This wasn't harmless flirting. It was an affair. As I read further, the messages became intimate, undeniable. The world collapsed around me. The man I thought I was, the husband I believed myself to be, vanished in an instant. The trust one placed in her, the love we shared, shattered. I sat staring at the screen, heart breaking with each word. The woman I thought I knew better than anyone had been hiding a secret, so deep it destroyed the foundation of our relationship. The silence in the house was deafening. I couldn't confront her yet. Anger, pain, betrayal, all of it crashed over me, drowning me. But I knew I couldn't ignore it. The next day, I waited for her to come home, mind a whirlwind of questions. How long? Why hadn't I seen the signs? When she walked through the door, I just stared, heart pounding. She saw it in my eyes. She knew something was wrong. Who is he, Jenna? My voice barely above a whisper. She froze, face paling. What do you mean? She stammered. I didn't wait for denial. The messages, I said, holding up her phone, voice trembling with hurt and rage. Who is he? Why are you texting him like this? Guilt flooded her expression, shoulders slumping as the truth settled between us. I didn't want you to find out like this, she whispered, tears in her eyes. It wasn't supposed to happen. She tried to explain, saying it started small, escalating when she felt neglected, when I wasn't there in the way she needed. But her words didn't ease the pain. How long? I demanded. She looked away, unable to meet my eyes. 3 months, she whispered. 3 months of lies. 3 months of deceit. I wanted to scream, lash out, but words failed me. All I could hear were her apologies, empty against the weight of her betrayal. I stood, walked to the garage, and just tried to breathe. How had everything gone so wrong? How had the woman I trusted most become the one who destroyed everything we built? Days passed. She begged for forgiveness, promising it would never happen again. but I couldn't believe her. Trust was gone, and I couldn't see a way forward. Every glance reminded me of the woman who had broken me. A week later, I moved out. It wasn't easy, but I couldn't stay in a home that no longer felt like mine. Every corner, every memory was tainted. Months have passed. She's reached out a few times, but I haven't answered. I don't know if I'll ever forgive her. I don't know if I'll trust again. But I've learned this. Betrayal, no matter how deep, forces you to confront who you are and what you deserve. The hardest part isn't the affair itself. It's realizing that I gave my whole heart to someone who wasn't honest with me. The trust one thought was unbreakable. It's gone forever.